Actor Sacha Baron Cohen is coming out with a new movie. It's titled Who is America? It's actually not a movie, or is it?
It's a Showtime show.
It is a Showtime show, I apologize. So he's coming out with a Showtime show, and there are conservatives who are very upset about it, namely Sarah Palin, because he tricks them into thinking that he is a disabled veteran. And then he meets up with them to talk to them and has them do all sorts of funny things. So just to give you an example, here is his interaction with Dick Cheney, former vice president.
Dick Cheney, is it possible to sign my waterboard?
Sure. That's a first. That's the first time I've ever signed a waterboard.
That I love. And he's been doing this for a long, long time as Ali G. You might know him as Borat, you might know him as Ali G. There's a bunch of characters, obviously, that he does. My favorite from the old Ali G was Newt Gingrich, where he kept having him spell his name. And Newt was so bothered because he's like, you should already know me. Like, he got under his skin because of his ego, and it was a perfect way to get under his skin. And he's like, "What? Spell it again." And he's like, G-I-N-G.
Oh
so I love that. I love that he got Cheney to sign the waterboard kit. I gotta say though, posing as a disabled veteran, I don't know about that, man.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a show. It's a comedic show, and I feel like I always feel uncomfortable whether it's a joke that, offends progressives or a joke that offends conservatives. I hate policing comedy. I don't agree with it. But I had the same reaction where it's like, disabled veteran. I don't know. But I don't really want to get into that conversation because, again, I think comedy should be allowed to be comedic, right?
Yeah, have a wide berth. And now I'd be curious to see what conservative online reaction is. I get that conservatives in Washington will be outraged. They're outraged by everything. But the conservatives online, they say, hey man, liberals judge comedians too much.
They do say that. They
right?
Do say
they
that.
say, hey, you guys are being too politically correct. I mean, I hope you guys aren't going to be politically correct.
Right. And that certainly is, in some cases, a valid criticism, right? So anyway, let's get that out of the way because I want to talk about what Sarah Palin's reaction was. Because it plays into the projection that we see from the right wing over and over again. So here's what she had to say. She posted about it on Facebook because apparently she was also victimized by Sacha Baron Cohen. She was duped, and she says so. She says, yep, we were duped. You got me, Sacha. Feel better now? I join a long list of American public personalities who have fallen victim to the evil, exploitative, sick humor of the British comedian Sacha Baron Cohen, enabled and sponsored by CBS Showtime. She continues to write say that she and her daughter traveled across the country to meet Cohen in disguise, while he was in disguise, of course. She says that she experienced an interview full of Hollywoodisms, disrespect, and sarcasm, and that she removed her microphone and left. Okay.
Okay,
so
I am amused by the idea that Sarah Palin would go in disguise. She'd be like, oh yeah? Dun, right back at you.
Okay, but just take it easy. It really got to her, man.
Oh yeah, she did. She don't like that.
You don't like that.
So, and again, I don't know if this part is true. If it is, this is gratuitous. She claims that the staff then drove her to the wrong airport on purpose so they would miss their flight back to Alaska. I don't trust anything Sarah Palin says, so I don't know if that's true or untrue. If it was true though, I'd be bothered by that.
Yeah, me too, definitely.
Yeah.
I'd be on
you
her
already
side
got her and you got her for the show. You don't need to rub it in and do that move. But anyway, we don't know if that's true. Now, is Sacha Baron Cohen evil as Sarah Palin suggests? Well, I guess it depends on your perspective, but let me give you a sense of who this guy is. He's Orthodox Jew and has given over $1 million to help Muslim immigrants, refugees, I should say. Okay, so now if you're a right winger, you're like, I can't believe he's helping Muslim refugees. If you're a decent person, you go, see, now that's an open-minded guy who has done something incredibly magnanimous to help the most powerless and downtrodden people in the country. in the world, I should say, those refugees that are absolutely devastated. So he put his money where his mouth is, and both him and his wife have done incredible charity. So keep that in mind as well. 2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below, then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.